All right, what is up, guys? My name is Coriola, and welcome to episode 10 of my Out of the Park Baseball 21 franchise, here with the Milwaukee Brewers. We are here in the 2022 Major League Baseball playoffs after winning the National League Central for the first time in this franchise. We will be the 2 seed for the playoffs and play host to the Atlanta Braves for round 1 for the 2022 NLDS. Now, looking at the rosters, I personally think the Braves are a more talented team than we are. Their Pythagorean win-losses actually says 90 wins was about appropriate for them. Looks like we overperformed by 1 game, so we really had essentially similar records. We were 7th in runs scored and 2nd in runs against, while Atlanta was 4th in runs scored and 5th in runs against. So our pitching staff is our advantage. They're a little more balanced. Obviously, a lot of familiar names here, but with that said, let's get straight into these games, and I'm going to make sure this time that the game audio is not being recorded. I'm literally doing everything to make sure that is possible. I've set it on OBS. I'm setting it here, and I've turned my sound completely off, so there should be no crowd noise whatsoever. With that all being said, let's get into these playoffs. Game 1 will be, I believe, Woodruff versus Soroka, I want to say. Fulmer will actually be taking the hill for us. They have the advantage in every lineup position except for one, which we are tied in. Obviously, if you moved players around, we could probably gain a couple. But yeah, they are a good team. I am going to be using the classic view instead of the new 3D one. I just like it a little bit more, and the moving camera on the 3D hurts my neck a little bit. So yeah, I'm just going to stick with this for now. If you really, really want to see, or I guess the modern, it's classic either, or it's 3D either way. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to do the modern, but I'm going to turn off the moving camera because that just bothers me a little bit. But anyway, let's get into it. Here in the top of the first, I'll just go through the first inning batter by batter and then kind of go through the rest of the game with runners in scoring position like I normally do. But leading off, Christian Pache lines a ball into right field for a lead-off single. And then elimination games, I'll probably go batter by batter for the whole game. Or not elimination, but like game 7s. Winner go home type games. Now with 1 on, nobody out, Marcell Ozuna hits a fly ball into left field. Christian Yelich is there. He's got it for the first out. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies, who hits a ground ball to second. Hira to Espinal to Bell, 4-6-3, and the inning is over. Nothing for the Braves, top 1. Now bottom first, facing Mike Soroka. Leading off will be the veteran center fielder Lorenzo Cain. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. Now Santiago Espinal, the shortstop acquired from Toronto mid-season, he hits a little looper out into short left field. That'll be played by Camargo for the second out. And now Christian Yelich, the former MVP, with a full count, takes ball 4. He's the first base runner for Milwaukee today. That'll bring up the youngster Alexander Palma, who swings and misses on the 2-2 pitch, and Yelich is stranded at first. So nothing going for either team in the first inning. See, the thing I don't like is I like having the inning by inning box score. Anyway, bottom second, runners on the corners with nobody out for Lucas Urseg, the third baseman, who hits a ground ball past Albies into right field for a base hit. And on into third goes Bell. Yeah, see, I'm changing back to classic. I know I'm being... Come on. Where's my... I just like being able to have all this information, like where we are in the lineup, what base runners are on, how many have scored each inning. But anyway, Milwaukee takes a 1-0 lead in the second. That'll bring up David Freitas, who hits a ground ball to first. Freeman goes to second. They'll get the out there. Bell will score, and Freitas reaches on a fielder's choice, so Milwaukee has a 2-0 lead. And now after what I presume was a sacrifice bunt, runner on second, 2 outs, but Lorenzo Cain strikes out on the 0-2 pitch. Milwaukee, after 2, leads 2-0. Now bottom of the fourth, Hira on second with 2 outs for David Freitas. He will be intentionally walked to face the pitcher Michael Fulmer. Down in the count 1-2, and he strikes out looking. That'll end the scoring threat in the fourth. Still 2-0 Milwaukee. Now bottom 5, 2 on, 2 out. I am realizing that I did never turn on the DH rule. What? I could... I'm really stupid. Okay, so we haven't had a DH this entire time. Fantastic. We're turning it on after this season. Still 2-0 as Hira strikes out looking. Now in the top of the sixth, a solo home run from Marcell Ozuna cuts the lead in half, and Albies goes back-to-back to tie the game. So 2 straight home runs off of Fulmer, and we are tied at 2. Bottom 6, runner on second. It's Josh Bell with 2 down, facing pinch hitter Danny Sanchez, who hits a line drive to center field. Christian Pache makes the catch, and the inning is over. Still tied at 2. Top 7 goes smoothly. Bottom 7, runner on second with 1 out for Christian Yelich. The 3-1 pitch, they are just going to walk him. So they'll have 2 on, 1 out for Alexander Palma. And the rookie, it's a line drive down the left field line. That's a fair ball. 1 run will score. That is Espinal. Yelich coming into third. He will hold there. And Milwaukee takes the lead back. It is 3-2 in bottom 7. Now Keston Hira with 2 on and 1 out. He will be intentionally walked. They will bring up Josh Bell. With the bases loaded, Bell is walked. So Milwaukee has doubled their lead. It's back up to 2 runs. Now Andrew Miller will come on to face the lefty Urseg. 0-2 pitch struck him out. And now David Freitas, down in the count 1-2, he strikes out as well. So it is still 4-2 Milwaukee. Top of the 8, Josh Hader coming in looking for the 6-out save and gives up a double to Ozuna with 1 out. That'll bring up Ozzy Albies. 0-1 pitch, soft liner to short. Espinal's got it, 2 down. That'll bring up Ronald Acuna, and that's a wild pitch. That'll move Ozuna up to third base. So now full count to Acuna, ball 4. That'll bring up Freddie Freeman facing the lefty Josh Hader. 1-0 pitch, line drive over the head of Hira into right field for a base hit. First, Acuna goes first to third, and the lead is cut in half again. That'll bring up Austin Riley with the tying run 90 feet away. And that's another wild pitch. I guess this one's a pass ball. The game is tied. OOTP still has way too many wild pitches. Hader strikes out Riley to end the inning, but the game is tied once again. Here in the bottom of the 8th, Lorenzo Cain reaches third with 2 down. Christian Yelich, 1-2 pitch struck him out, and the scoring chance is wasted. And now we are here in the bottom of the 9th. If it were a more game later in the series, I'd probably go batter by batter here. But instead, we are going to go until runners in scoring position. So now here in the bottom of the 10th, runner on second, that's Luis Urseg with 1 down. Backup catcher Dom Nunez grounds it to Camargo, who throws to first for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up the rookie Bryce Turang, who has a chance to win the game, and he strikes out swinging. So we go to 11 here in game 1. Solo home run by Ronald Acuna to open the inning, and now a 2-run shot by Austin Riley. And Atlanta leads it 7-4. Bottom of the 11th, Espinal leads off with a ground ball back to the mound. Throw to first, not in time. Lead off single for Espinal. They will now bring in Bryce Wilson to face Christian Yelich. With a runner on first and nobody out, Yelich ground ball to third, Riley to second. Albies will hold on to it. They'll get the force, 1 out in the 11th. That'll bring up Alexander Palma. First pitch he sees, grounds it to short. Camargo to Albies, back to first, and Atlanta takes game 1. I'm mad that we blew that twice, and I'm also mad that I had the DH rule off this entire time. That's literally all I was thinking about the entire game. I could swear I had it on, because I re-signed Braun year 2 to be my DH, and I thought Danny Santana would be my DH this year. Did I call him Danny Santana again? I did, didn't I? Anyway, we are down 0-1 to Atlanta. Game 2 will be Woodruff versus Kyle Wright. So after a disappointing loss in Game 1, can Milwaukee even up the series? There's no score through 2. Now top 3 runner on second, 1 out. Tyler O'Neill up at the plate. He strikes out on a 2-2 pitch from Woodruff. Now Ozuna, 2-2 the count on him. He swings and misses, and Woodruff works out of the scoring threat. Now top 3, 2 on, 1 out for Austin Riley. 1-1 pitch is cranked into left field, and it is caught. What a play by Christian Yelich. For the second out of the inning, I thought that was runs for sure. Now 2 down, Camargo, line drive center field. Lorenzo Cain, he's just great. I love Lorenzo Cain, man. No score through 3.5. Now bottom 4. We have already chased Kyle Wright, or maybe he's hurt. But 2 on, 1 out for Keston Hiura. Now pitching is Trevor Rosenthal. He's got Hiura down in the count 1-2. And the pitch is a strike for the second out. That'll bring up Josh Bell with 2 down, 3-1 pitches grounded right into the shift. And that Camargo will take it to the bag himself for the final out. No score through 4. For the second time today, Buster Posey's on second for Tyler O'Neill with 1 out. 0-2 pitch is lined to right field. Palma moves over. He's got it. The veteran Posey will not be able to tag up. That'll bring up Ozuna with 2 down. The 0-1 pitch is lined into left field. It'll fall in front of Yelich. Posey will hold at third. So there'll be runners on the corners with 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Now the 0-1 pitch to Ozzie Albies. Fly ball right center field. Kane moves over. He's got it. And we are halfway through this game with no score. Top of the 6th, runners on the corners with nobody out for Atlanta with Austin Riley up to the plate. 2-2 pitch is lined up the middle for a base hit. Atlanta takes the 1-0 lead. And there's still a scoring threat with nobody on. That'll be it for Woodruff, as Drew Rasmussen will come in as a long reliever, and he instantly strikes out Johan Camargo. Now Buster Posey, 2 on, 1 out, line drive, right side, base hit. That'll load the bases as Freeman holds at third. And now former Brewer Avisail Garcia, who is really having a career resurgence, strikes out on the 0-2 pitch. So that'll bring up Tyler O'Neill with the bases loaded, 2 out. He strikes out looking. And so Atlanta only gets 1 run out of the scoring threat. Now Milwaukee with a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th. Lorenzo Cain with the leadoff double. Now Espinal, ground ball back to the mound. Miller to first. 1 down. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. He's down to the count 0-2 and looks at strike 3 for the second out. Last chance in the inning is Alexander Palma, who hits a line drive right at Acuna, and the inning is over. After 6, it is 1-0 Atlanta. Top 7, runner on second, 1 out for Acuna. He will be walked. That'll bring up Freddie Freeman facing Trevor Rogers. The first pitch to the veteran first baseman is grounded to Hira. He goes to Espinal for the first. Back to Bell for the second out. 4-6-3 ends the inning. 7th inning stretch, still 1-0. And now Josh Bell has tied the game with a solo home run. And Urseg is on second with 1 down. He represents the go-ahead run. Luke Jackson comes in to face the catcher Fridas, who strikes out for the second out of the inning. And now Bryce Terang, second pinch hit at bat of the series. He pops it to the left side. It'll be played by Riley. Inning is over, but the game has been tied. 1-1 after 7. And now Alexander Palma, the rookie, gives Milwaukee a 3-1 lead with a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 8th. So now Corey Knebel will come on looking for the save here in game number 2. That'll even it up, sending it back to Atlanta. First pitch is lined into right field for a base hit, and instantly Atlanta has a tying run up to the plate. It is Marcell Ozuna. 2-1 pitch, ground ball, Espinal, Hira for 1, on to Bell for the double play. 2 down here in the 9th. Last chance for the Braves is Ozzie Albies. 1-0 pitch, ground ball, Espinal, and we are tied at 1 here in the NLDS. Moving on to Atlanta, Georgia, for game number 3, it will be Robbie Ray versus Jose Quintana, battle of the lefties. Here from Atlanta, Georgia, nothing going for the first inning and a half. Now bottom second, 2 on, 1 out. Now 2 out as Robbie Ray strikes out Buster Posey, and that'll bring up the pitcher Quintana, who hits a ground ball to Espinal on to first. Inning over. No score after 2. Bottom third, runner on second, 1 down for Lorenzo Cain. He hits a ground ball right to Riley. That'll be the second out. Now Santiago Espinal, runner on second, 2 down, pops it up. Play will be made by the third baseman Riley once again, and the Brewers strand a runner in scoring position. Now runner on second, nobody out here in the third. Palma, the hero from game 2, hits a fly ball to left. That'll be the first out. Now Keston Hiura, second baseman, he strikes out on a checked swing. And Josh Bell, 1-1 pitch to the first baseman, hits a drive into left center field. Going back is Acuna near the warning track. He's got it. Inning over. Still no score. Bottom 4, runner on second, 1 out for Marcell Ozuna, who hits a little pop fly into right field. Palma makes the play. Riley holds at second. Now it'll be Avisail Garcia. Hits a ground ball against the shift, but Hira comes over, has got it, and the inning is over. Now, in the 5th, Robbie Ray is on second with 2 down, and Quintana gives up a fly ball to Cain, deep center field, back at the wall. Acuna's got it, and the inning is over. That was close. Still no score after 6. Top 7 solo home run from Josh Bell. And Milwaukee takes a 1-0 lead. And now with 2 down, Kane with a single into center field. Fridas will score. And it is 2-0 Milwaukee. Nothing else comes out of that inning. Bottom 7 solo home run leading off the inning for Marcell Ozuna. And now Garcia, the tying run, is on second with nobody out. That'll bring Freddie Peralta out of the bullpen. Robbie Ray had a great game, started slipping up in the 7th. Peralta strikes out Posey to start the inning. Now Braden Schumacher. 0-1 pitch is flied into center field. Kane ranging over. He's got it for the second out. Tagging and advancing is Garcia. Tying run is 90 feet away for Johan Camargo. The shortstop strikes out looking, and Milwaukee holds on to a 2-1 lead. Bottom 8, 2 on, 1 out. Trevor Rogers comes on to face Austin Riley. Tying run at second, go-ahead runner at first. The 2-0 pitch is flied into short left field. Play is made by Yelich for the second out. That'll bring up Marcell Ozuna, responsible for Atlanta's only run, and he strikes out swinging. It is 2-1. Going into the 9th, now runner on second with 1 out. Pinch hitting for the 3rd time this series is Turang. He will be walked. Now Lorenzo Cain strikes out looking. And Santiago Espinal with 2 on 2 down. Line drive right at Acuna. Inning over. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 2-1 Atlanta is the score. Rasmussen will come on for the save. Leading off the inning is Avi Garcia. He strikes out for the first out of the 9th. That'll bring up Buster Posey. Veteran hits a ground ball to shortstop. 2 down. Last chance will be pinch hitter Tyler O'Neill. Down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strike. Rasmussen's pitch swung on and missed. And the Milwaukee Brewers are now 1 win away from the National League Championship Series. Game 4 from, is it SunTrust Park? Is that accurate? I should know this. Does it say anywhere in here? Hold on, let me Google it. Very, very professional here, as we have a delay to start the game. Oh, it's just Truist Park. Interesting. All right, top of the first. Nothing going for Atlanta, or for Milwaukee. Bottom 1, a 2-run home run by Ronald Acuna Jr. gives the Brewers the lead. Now Brent Suter in the bottom. Brent Suter with a single with 2 outs in the top of the second. Okay, it took me a while to process what was happening. But now with 2 outs, Kane grounds out to short, fielder's choice to second, and the inning is over. Now runners on the corners with 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Here a hard ground ball to Riley, second for 1. Back to first, double play. Score remains 3-0 as the inning is over. Sorry, did I say 3-0? I meant 2-0. Now tying run in scoring position with 1 down. Suter walks, and he is reached base twice now. Full count to Lorenzo Cain, ball 4. And the lead is cut in half. 2-1 Atlanta. Now 3-2 pitch to Espinal. Grounded back to the mound. Home for 1. Back to first. Not in time. So they get the fielder's choice. That'll load the bases for Christian Yelich. 3-2 pitch. The game is tied as Max Fried walks his 4th batter of the game. That'll bring up Alexander Palma, who hits a line drive into left field. Atlanta. Milwaukee takes the lead, but Espinal will be toasted trying to double it. It is 3-2 Milwaukee. I'm going to get it right one of these times. After 3.5. Now it is 4-2 thanks to another home run by Josh Bell. And just like that, it is 4-3 as Ozuna hits another home run. And now tying run on third for Camargo, hits a fly ball center field. Kane coming on, he makes the catch. Tagging up and advancing is Rojas. The throw is not in time, and the game is tied at 4. Now Avisel Garcia, line drive, center field, base hit. Riley rounding third, headed home. He is safe. And Atlanta takes the lead right back. Here in the top of the 6th, runner on second, 1 down for Santiago Espinal. The 1-1 pitch to the shortstop is grounded to Freddie Freeman. Oh, sorry, that is Austin Riley playing first base today. So who's their Rojas is their shortstop. Wild pitch will tie the game. Okay. Bottom 6, 2 on, 1 out for Buster Posey. The 2-0 pitch from Sergio Barragan is flied into right field. Palma makes a catch, and O'Neill will not advance. That'll bring up Miguel Rojas with 2 down. Fly ball carrying into center field, actually deeper than I thought it would go. But Lorenzo Cain makes the catch. Game tied at 5 after 6. Top 7, leadoff triple for Palma. They will intentionally walk here to face Bell and stolen base for here. I thought it was going to be a wild pitch. But now Luke Jackson comes on to face Josh Bell, who will be walked. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Brewers. Luis Urseg, ground ball fair down the line in right field. 1 run scores. Here comes Hira. He will score. It is a go-ahead double. Atlanta, Milwaukee takes a 7-5 lead in the 7th, and now there's still 2 in scoring position with nobody out. The catcher Fritas hits a ground ball to Arcia. He'll throw to first. 1 run scores. Urseg goes to third. It is 8-5 Atlanta. Now Turang will be walked. Runners on the corners with 1 out, and that's a base hit for Lorenzo Cain. It is 9-5 Milwaukee. Now count full for Espinal, who hits a ground ball to the mound. Kelly to second, gets the lead runner. That'll put runners on the corners with 2 outs for Yelich. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. But Milwaukee takes a 9-5 lead and are now 9 outs away from the NLCS. And of course it won't be easy. 2 on, nobody out for Atlanta. Ground ball to third. Urseg to first. That'll cut the lead to 3. Now Arcia comes up with a runner on third and 1 out, facing Taylor Rogers. Did I say Arcia? I meant Albies. He hits a line drive over the head of Kane in center field. That'll get to the wall. It is a 1-out double, and it is now 9-7. The tying run comes to the plate. It's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0-1 pitch is popped up. Short center field. Kane makes the play. Albies holds at second. Now the 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Tyler O'Neill strikes out, and Milwaukee is 6 outs away. Bottom of the 8th. Runner on second, 2 down for Austin Riley. 3-2 pitch swung on and missed. 3 outs away. Freddie Peralta will come on for the save. I don't know why we're having Josh Hader go in the 8th inning so much. Leadoff hitter is Camargo. 1-2 pitch is in there for strike 3. 2 outs remaining for Atlanta. That time it was intentional. The 0-1 pitch to Shumaki is lined to center field. Kane makes the play. 1 out remaining. Ozzie Albies down on the count. No balls, 2 strikes. And the Milwaukee Brewers are going to the National League Championship Series. I cannot say that I saw this one coming. So we hit around in that 7th inning. Unbelievable. We win it in 4. We will be taking on the winner of Los Angeles and Arizona, and the Diamondbacks have actually pushed the Dodgers to Game 5. Either way, we will be the worst team in this series, or at least the lower record. On the American League side, Tampa Bay swept the Yankees, the 104-win Yankees, and the Twins, the 89-win Twins, beat the 94-win Athletics, and the Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers. So the underdog in pretty much every series actually gets the win, even though I guess we were technically the favorites as the better record team. But were we? So our path to a championship now goes through 92, 89, and 95 win teams. Okay, Tampa Bay is good. So next time we will be facing... I'm going to remember to activate him. Wait. Okay, who's getting cut? Can't be Urseg. He was fantastic. So it's going to be Turang as Orlando Arcia will come back for the NLCS. In the next episode, possibly next 2 episodes, we will be facing the 92-win Arizona Diamondbacks led by 30-year-old Mookie Betts. Okay. Very interesting, as well as Mike Moustakas. Pavin Smith, who I think I almost traded Knievel for. He was fantastic this season. Good God. Really regretting not doing that now, as well as Dalton Varsho. This team is good offensively. They were 3rd in runs scored, 2nd in batter war. As far as pitching goes, they were 10th in runs against, so that is clearly their weakness, but they've got some guys with good ratings. First 3 starters, all 55, and then Madison Bumgarner, who is a beast in the playoffs. Bullpen looks a little weak. We'll hopefully be able to exploit that. Anyway, next time we will have the NLDS as we win the NLDS in 4 against Atlanta. But actually before that, I'm going to have something different coming out tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This episode wasn't too long for a playoff episode, only 32 minutes. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.